Hey, what's up everybody? This is your boy Kenny, and this is my thoughts and commentary on this current situation involving Lee Daniels, Damon Dash, Monique, and Tyler Perry. I'm just going to give I just want to shoot out a quick video to kind of give you my thoughts and commentary on this whole situation, because let's just say this thing is definitely taking a life on its own, but then again, it also adds even more clarity to what Monique has been saying all this time. So let me begin. Pretty much the situation is this. Damon Dash loaned $2 million to Lee Daniels, to do the movie Precious. So Damon Dash pretty much invested into Precious, and he pretty much let him loan $2 million. Now we know that since Precious, Lee Daniels has blown up immensely since then. He has had other movies like The Butler. He has Empire, which is now about to go into its 5th season, and we have Star, which is about to be on its 3rd season. So Lee got millions, and he never paid Damon Dash back. As a matter of fact, he's been dodging them for years. It even got to the point where even Damon Dash took him to court. I think he won a judgment, but still didn't get the money. So he decides to approach Lee in a place where Lee feels the most comfortable, and that's at a Diana Ross concert at the Hollywood Bowl. And we see that he has his shawl, and he is really feeling himself. Oh, we can definitely tell there was hundreds of thousands of dollars that Lee was wearing at this concert. And we see, I think it was off to the side or whatever, and we see that we actually get a video of Damon confronting Lee, and Damon is on some real shit, because he was like, the person kind of put subtitles there because it's a concert, you can't really hear everything, but you can definitely tell from the body language. Damon, if he was in a different situation, he probably would have whooped Lee's ass, and rightfully so, because where we come from, we don't play that. And on top of it, and he's saying, as a black man, you ought to be ashamed of yourself. I actually invested in your dream, and you ain't even pay me back. You got millions upon millions, and Lee's like, I'm gonna help you. I'm gonna help you, Damon. Talk to my office. He's like, I ain't talking to your damn office. I'm talking to you. I ain't make the deal with your office. I made the deal with you. So he's like, I respect Dame Dash, because he's on some man shit. Like, if you actually borrow something from me, you need to pay me back. And at the end of the day, due to the fact that we're black men, we should be held accountable even more so, because I helped invest in you, and you've actually become successful because of my investment, and you can't pay me back my money? See, it's like Lee done got so entrenched in this white man's world that Dame Dash kind of gave him a wake-up call. Oh no, you may be in this white man's world, but you black, and that's not how the way we do things. And Dame was got real aggressive. He was like, give me my fucking money, Lee. Give me my fucking money. And he's like, I'm gonna get you your money, Damon. I'm gonna get you your money. I'm like, and you can just see that Lee was literally trying to keep his cool as well. But I'm like, bruh, at the end of the day, if you borrow something from somebody, you have to pay them back. Whether time or whatever the situation is, if you borrow something, you gotta pay it back. If you don't want to pay people back, don't borrow shit. You borrowed $2 million. You should pay him back. And as a matter of fact, since of all this time passed, you need to give him interest. For all the years he had to wait for you to pay him back, he deserves interest. And you know, I'm a fan of. I'm a big fan of Dame Dash. I'm a fan of him for his intellect, for his ideals of being an entrepreneur. I'm an entrepreneur myself, so I definitely relate to Dame Dash a lot. As a matter of fact, he's one of the people that inspired me to become an entrepreneur, along with my grandmother. You know, he's definitely one of those people that I look to, like especially when he had that back and forth with DJ Envy on the Breakfast Club. I was so here for Damon. I was Team Damon throughout that whole conversation, because it's a difference when you're a boss versus being an employee. And when he was telling you that, you know, if you ain't putting up your own money, you not the boss. And he was talking on some real shits. And I also follow him on YouTube, and I watch a lot of his videos, even the videos he does with the barber guy. I forgot his name. I think it's Kev or whatever. If I'm wrong, correct me in the comments. I definitely like him too. So he surrounds himself with like-minded people, which is why I'm such a big Dame Dash fan. And he surrounds himself with like-minded individuals. So at one point, him and Lee were very cool, and he invested into Lee's dream. Lee's dream became a successful reality, but he's never given back the money to the person that invested in him. Which, by this action, also made me look at Monique differently. Because y'all know I've done a video where I talked about Monique and this whole situation about boycotting Netflix. But I also said in my video, I want Monique to win, and I'm behind Monique. You know, and I definitely believe in Monique's talent. I know Monique is a force. We all know that, you know, who followed her career. Monique was everything. And, you know, in this whole situation, it's now making me look at things differently, because what she's recently done is that she leaked a phone conversation that she had with Tyler Perry. And we hear that she's on the phone along with Sydney, and they're talking to Tyler. And Tyler pretty much admits that she was not contractually obligated to promote that movie. Yeah, contractually. But even Whoopi Goldberg, you know, kind of brought this up, you know, when Monique was on The View, where she was like, you know, like when you do a movie, it's your job to promote a said movie. Like, that's like an underwritten rule, that if you're a part of a movie, your job is to help promote it. But then again, I understand why she didn't, and why she was asking for money. And that's because she, as a favor to Lee, pretty much said that she'll do it for $50,000. Well, probably at that time, she was probably making more than that per movie, or per project. You know, she was probably getting more than that. But she decided to take $50,000 because she wanted to help out her friend Lee Daniels. Because Lee knew a lot of people. I mean, definitely, you know, when he did Monsters Ball, you know, Monsters Ball in and of itself wasn't a big movie, but it became big because of Halle's performance. So that got him known, and he began to get industry friends, and he was looking for this project that was really going to take him, you know, to the top. And Precious did that. So I'm also kind of seeing right here that because she made the movie for that low sum of money, you know, because $50,000, like, to an actor, you know, that's not a lot of money compared to some of the actors who really are making bread. So she, and I said probably at that time she was getting probably way more than that per opportunity. But she did it as a favor to him, and then when it came down to promote the movie, she probably wasn't down with promoting that movie because she ain't really get paid to do it. She didn't really get paid that much to do the movie to begin with. And now she got to promote the movie, and it's coming out of her pocket. The pocket that Lee didn't really pay her that much. And then all of a sudden, when all this went down, Lee was kind of was like, she needs to play ball. And if she plays ball, she'll still have a career or whatever. And, you know, it's not just show, it's show business. Which is true. But at the end of the day, it's showing more and more that Monique was right. But yet, the way Monique is going about it, I can't say I agree with it, because now you're looking like you're shady as hell, because what the hell are you doing taping a phone conversation that's supposed to be private? And now that you leak that, it's kind of putting you out there, Monique, that you always have this hidden agenda, you know, or you're playing like a messy game somewhat. And like, we definitely hear in this phone conversation where, you know, Sydney is getting real aggressive with Tyler on the phone and everything. So, yeah, but it's kind of looking like, okay, why would you take that conversation and why is it being leaked? But then again, I understand why she did it. She wants to clear her name, and she wants to show that, look, I was not contractually obligated to promote this movie. But this is Hollywood. And Hollywood, they play by a different set of rules. And this is something where Monique got railroaded because she probably didn't know that going in, what she was getting into as far as how the way these Hollywood heads think. Even though she wasn't contractually obligated to promote the movie, Hollywood's looking at her like, you're in this hit movie and you won't show up at some of these #1 places to promote the film. You know, so yeah, a lot of them did turn their backs on her, but at the end of the day, it should have been Lee who should have stepped in on her behalf. That didn't happen. But we're just saying, I'm just saying that, look, this situation has definitely taken on a new life, and now with Dame Dash coming for Lee Daniels, it's making me look at Lee like, Lee, you kind of doing a whole bunch of messy shit, honey. It's making me wonder what's really going on with you, baby. Like, you know, these, because both Dame Dash as well as Monique, they helped you. They helped you. Like, if it wasn't for the two of them, you probably wouldn't have a career right now. If it wasn't for Dame Dash investing $2 million in your movie, and if it wasn't for Monique giving this Oscar-worthy performance when you only paid her $50,000, we wouldn't be talking about Lee Daniels right now. I mean, he would be known, but he wasn't known on the level that he is right now. It wouldn't be, because Precious was that groundbreaking role that gave him a mainstream career. So these people invest in you, you make it, and you decided just to fly and was like, okay, I'm done with you. And we know Dame don't like that shit, because that's exactly what he dealt with Jay-Z and what he's dealt with in some other business situations. And he's even talked publicly about, you know, how he really felt that betrayal. Like, you know, I would have died for old boy, and this is how you do me? So just from that, you know the kind of person that Dame is. Dame don't like it when you mess over him, and he don't like it when you take advantage of him. So, and the funny thing, while they were going back and forth, next thing you know, we hear Diana Ross, reach out and touch somebody's hand. And I'm like, seems like somebody gonna be laying hands than touching hands, Diana. Just saying. But I want to hear your thoughts and ideas about this current situation. Feel free to get down there in them comments and actually talk about this, because I definitely want to hear from you guys. So that's what I have, y'all. If I missed anything or something you disagree with, put it down there. I'd love to talk to you, but respect me, because I'm a respectful man. You're gonna respect me back. So if you put anything down there disrespectful, you will be removed. So I'm just letting you know right now. Disagree all day. I don't mind that. If you have a difference of opinion, please share it. I'd like to hear from you, because I'm an open-minded person, and I can see things from different sides. So my view may be totally different from yours. All I ask is that you respect me and say why you disagree, or say what your or pretty much give your take on what the situation is. But I just have to say that this situation is crazy, because I'm like, wow, it is really making me look at Lee with a different set of eyes. And I'm a fan of Lee Daniels. I review, you know, Empire's Star. You know, I review 2 of his shows. So I'm a fan of Lee Daniels and a fan of his work. He's very talented. But then again, as a person, you're coming off like you're a messy bitch. Just saying that, yeah, you will pull a stunt on a bitch if you can get away with it. And it seemed like with Lee, and it seems with Damon Dash, you pulled a stunt and you've been getting away for years, and now Damon's ready to see you, and he is willing to collect. Either he gonna collect that bank or he gonna collect that ass when he beats you down. So we're gonna see what's gonna happen, henceforth. Like, but Lee, pay Damon his money. Pay him his money. Alright, that's what I have, y'all. Subscribe to my channel. Click that bell so you can get notifications every time I drop a video. Also, follow me on all of my social platforms. I have them all listed in the description box. Also, like this video, comment on this video, and share this video. And I definitely will have another thoughts and commentary coming for you soon. So until next time, everybody, take care.